Good day, everyone. Today is the day one for the Powers BI video series, and today we're going to do the Power BI desktop application environment setup. What are the software apps and tools that will be required or needed? The first thing is, of course, the Power BI desktop application software. Then the sample database, AdventureWorks 2020, and we will also be installing and running the SQL Server Express. And then we will also download and install the SQL Server Management Studio. Okay, then in the near future, we'll select the relevant tables pertaining to sales only. Then we'll do a test to extract the tables to Power BI query from the SQL server. Uh, these are the things that we'll be doing today for day one. Okay, let's go. Okay, we are now on my desktop screen. First thing, we'll do a search for in Google. On Google, we'll search Power BI desktop download. So you will arrive. This is the first result link, the first one, Microsoft. So you just click on this link, Power BI Desktop. So from here, you will be able to download the Power BI Desktop installation file. You just need to select the preferred language. Then you just click on the download. Once you hit on the download, it will give you two options. So if your system is able to support the 64-bit platform, please choose this one. Okay, else you can just choose this one. Okay, so on briefly, with Power BI Desktop, you can get data, create relationship to enrich your data model with measures and with data formats. And you can create reports. You can save your reports. You can publish your reports onto Power BI service. Okay, what's the system requirements? So Windows 10, Windows Server 2012, Windows 8, Windows 8.1, Windows Server 2016, and Windows Server 2019. Try, if you can, try to stick with Windows 11 or at least Windows Server 2019 or maybe Windows 10. Okay, because we will be also installing the SQL Server Express. We'll be installing the SQL Server Management Studio. Minimum requirement for SQL Express, I believe, is Windows 10 and Windows Server 2019. I believe. So we'll be using the system will be leveraging on Microsoft Power BI Desktop requires Internet Explorer 10 or greater. In my case, I'm using Microsoft Edge. Okay, so if you have a 32-bit, there's a 32-bit and 64-bit version platforms. So if possible, please use the 64 bits platform is for installations. Okay, install instructions. Just run the exe installer. So I've done that. I leave this to you. Just download, select the relevant files, and just double click on it and install. Okay, this is the Power BI desktop. So we'll be downloading next will be the SQL Server Express. Okay, so again, the first results, you just click on SQL Server download. Okay, so we are here. Um, okay, if you come to this, when you come to this page, you just scroll down. download a free specialized edition. I've tried both. It works. But I will suggest you to download the Express version. Okay, it's a free edition of SQL Server, ideal for development and production for desktop, web, and small server application. Okay, so you get this. So click on this download. Okay, so you download the file SQL 2022 SSEI okay .exe. So once you have downloaded this file, just double click and it will run and you will install the SQL server and it will provide you with the server name, things like that. Keep that, write that down somewhere. Okay, so this is done. So next we will go to Google again. We will Google the AdventureWorks 2022 again. The first result, click. So you'll land on this page, AdventureWorks sample database. So there's a lot of comprehensive information. So there's a prerequisites, there's a download backup files which will be downloading. We'll restore to SQL Server. In this case, for us is SQL Server Express. We will not be deploying to Azure, uh, so we will not do this. The SQL Server here is slightly different. It's the more updated series, I believe. It's the latest, which ours will be SQL Server Express. Um, so we'll be downloading AdventureWorks. Okay, prerequisite ours SQL Server Express, and we will also be downloading and installing this SQL Server Management Studio. So I'll open in the new tab. So download SSMS. Okay, so it should be somewhere here. So just click on this, and it's actually downloading installation files. SSMS setup ENU exe. Same thing. You just let me see. You just need to double click and just install this. The thing is, you have to install this after your SQL Server installation, SQL Server Express installation. You have to install that first successfully, then you install SQL Server Management Studio. Okay, and you need to take note of the server name uh, and relevant information. Okay, so we have done with this SSMS. We'll go back to AdventureWorks. So on the AdventureWorks sample database page, keep on scrolling down and you will come to the first file here, AdventureWorks 2022.bak. We will download this. Okay, so just click on this. So it will download into your download directory. Okay, so that's it for now. And once you have successfully download and install, you have successfully downloaded and install SQL Server Express and SQL Server Management Studio, and you should be able to, let me open up my, you should be able to open up your SQL Server Management Studio software app. Oh, it's loading. Okay, we're here. So this is the server name which you will get from your SQL Server installation. So the same thing, then you just click connect. Okay, so now everything here on my side is empty. Remember a while ago we downloaded the let me open up my download directory. Okay, so let me remove this, delete. Okay, we have downloaded the AdventureWorks 2022.bak. So I will require you to uh, copy this or cut, do a cut, and we are going to paste this on here. We go to the C drive, users, instead of my name, which is here and in the download directory. Where is it? Here, which is supposed to be here. It was here earlier. Instead, we will go to users. We go to the public, then public downloads. Then we paste it here. Okay, and we open up the uh, Microsoft SQL Server Management Studio. So right here at the database, here we just right click, restore database, select device, at the Eclipse here just click, then just click add. Okay, this is the directory, the C directory and its folder. There's a permission settings here, and earlier remember that just now user and my name here, actually there's a permission denied, so any files here is not available to access or view. So to make it easier, I've put it into the public, which is accessible by the software, and I copy this in the downloads directory, and we can see this file here. So select this and click OK. Then here, since it's and when it's available here, and just click OK. Okay, uh, and then there's nothing else. Click OK. Okay, database AdventureWorks 2022 restored successfully. Okay, click. So in the server, SQL server, now we have this database AdventureWorks. So we expand this, and we have we will come in the next video. We will select 10 to 12 related sales tables, and we have to study, examine their relationships. Okay, that's the next thing we will do. Um, so have a look at one of them. Let's say sales header. Okay, select the top 1,000 rows. Bingo. So this is the top 1,000 rows records. So we have sales order ID. We don't need this. We will remove this. We have order date. We have due date. We don't need this for computation and calculations. We probably will need the ship date, and we have status. We'll find out what's the meaning of status. There's 5 here. What is 5? From the data dictionary, which available on the web. Then what is online order flag and all these informations. We'll understand this in our next video. We also have sales order number. We don't need this. We don't need this. We don't need account number. We do need customer ID. We need salesperson ID. We need territory ID. We don't need this. We don't need this. And yeah, we will do some cleaning up in the next video. Okay, we'll also be involving, or we'll be also touching on the, let me see, Adventure Works database diagram. So, new da new database diagram. S using, do you wish to create that? Yes. Okay, so let's maybe we'll have a table relationship between sales order header and sales order detail. Okay, so we add them. So from here, close. Okay, from here we have the table information. We have also their relationship. So there's a key reference. So it's a sales order ID and sales order ID here. So this is the sales order header. This I think is the fact table. Detail is the, let me see. Yes. So this, no, this is not. Uh, oh yes, this we have the customer ID here. We have the salesperson ID here. So this is a fact table. We have a territory ID here. So it links to all the dimensional table, to the territory table, to the salesperson table, to the customer table, things like that. Okay, so we're going to study this in the next video. Okay, so we're going to close. I'm not going to close this now. Okay, we have successfully installed the AdventureWorks 2022. We minimize this and we are going to open up the Power BI now. So once you have successfully installed the Power BI, you should be able to land yourself on this page. So there's a Power BI logo. Okay, once you have successfully installed Power BI Desktop, uh, when you launch it, this is the default start page. So we are here. Okay, because our database record is mounted on the SQL Server now. So we're going to do our data source is SQL Server. So just click on this one, SQL Server. Okay, where is it? Okay, I think it's loading. It's a bit slow. Yes, it's loading. So we need to input the server. Uh, my server name is Asia Story uh, forward slash SQL Express. You may have another different name. During the installation, you'll see this. What's the name you have to remember or copy down somewhere. Again, we leave this optional. We'll be doing import. We'll not do direct query because we are going to analyze the data. So import, and we click on OK. You need to get this correct. If not, you won't be able to connect. Okay, so my server name and the database is here. Okay, just for you to know, see the database name is here also. The first one, Asia Story slash SQL Express. That's the server name. Okay, minimize this. So we have the AdventureWorks 2022 listed here. So we're going to click on this, and all the tables are here. We will be selecting only the sales uh, related to sales side. So maybe just today is just a test to make sure that the connections is working. So sales, let's do customer. So if you click on the customer, the information for the customers will be loaded here. Okay, my system is a bit slow today. Just hang on for a while. Oh, loaded. Okay. So this is the customer table, and so you have customer ID, person ID, store ID. This one will trash it out at the Power Query editor. But for now, we will. Okay, these are the information. Then we'll click on the transform data. Then it will load onto the Power Query editor. So the Power Query editor, we'll do data cleaning here. So we'll understand some of the stuffs here. Um, okay, let it load. Okay, this is good. And there's a person ID here. You see this is a null value. So it's empty. There's 70% that is null value here, the person ID. So we have to figure it out why it is null. And there's a valid of 30% and there's an error of 0%. Okay, so we need to identify or understand why is it null. Whether do we need it? Okay, and there's a store ID. We need this that connects to the store or the location which the customer buys. For example, we don't need account number, we don't need a row GUID, all this I'll remove. I don't need a modified date. Okay, I will likely not need all this. Okay, and that's okay. We'll close this. Basically, oh, when after we finish doing the uh, data cleaning and organizing the data and its structure, we'll then close and apply and load into the Power BI, and we will play with the model. We'll also leverage on all the graphs, visualizations here. We will also navigate through the report view, the data view, and the model view. So the query will be loaded here at the data pane. Okay, let it runs for a while. There should be, I think, 28,000 records. Uh, let's see. We'll be also in touching on the DAX uh, data analytics expression, if I can get that right. Let me see. Wait until I've okay, creating connection in model. So loading data to model. So it's sorry, it's 19,820 rows of record loaded. Okay. Okay, so our query is here for the customer, and we will be also navigating to report view, table view, let it load. Okay, table view and model view. Only you have one table, but as we have more queries and more tables, we can build the relationships. Okay, I think that's the fun part for the Power BI. And of course, we will also we'll need to also plot a few graphs from here, and we will also create some new measures and quick measures. We'll do all sorts of beautiful things here. Then we will generate executive summary for the key stakeholders, for them to enable them to make accurate, worthy business decisions. Okay, we will. I think we'll come to the. We have come to the end of today's session. Let me close this. No, we will not save. Uh, Sorry, we will not save. Don't save. Let me close this. Close this. Okay. So let me get back to the. So we have this is what we will be doing next. So if you like this, or if you have friends or colleagues who are venturing or interested in doing Power BI, maybe our involve participations on in the workflow for Power BI on the Adventure Works database will interest them or you. So please share, and if you like this, please subscribe. Okay, see you in the next video. Thank you.